Hello, friends. How are you? Happy Tuesday. I am excited to be with you today. I've got so much to share. I want to do a little stamping. I'm excited to share what's coming up, what's been happening. My name is Genevieve Coe, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. And I've been a demonstrator for almost 19 years, not over 19 years. This fall will be 19 years, which seems like mind blowing to me. So it's been a part of my life for a long time. And I just can't even go over all the benefits that there have been in terms of being a demonstrator. So I actually have a special, um, absolutely special um, kind of get to know me, sort of hear my Stampin' Story experience. So if you're curious about some of the perks that I've experienced being a demonstrator, whether it's the savings, the earnings, the fun community, you can hear more about that. And just sort of the personal touch to me of how being a demonstrator has like changed my life. So if you want to come and hear about it, make sure to register. Those of you on my email newsletter list would have gotten an email yesterday with the link to register. If you want the link, just type link in the comments and I will send it to you. I'm having a special online, I call it Stampin' Story Time night on Wednesday. So today's Tuesday, so tomorrow night. I'm a bit thrown off because Monday was a holiday here in Canada. Tell me what you did in the comments to kind of take advantage of that extra day off. I went downtown Toronto and celebrated my wedding anniversary yesterday. So it was a beautiful day to be walking at the Toronto waterfront and eating out. And so I got a little bit of sunshine, which is always good. The vitamin D never hurts anyone. So Wednesday evening, maybe there's a way I can put the link in the comments. I've never tried that before, but let me try it and see that way. Now, this is specifically for those of you who are not already demonstrators. Okay, so if you're not already a demonstrator and you are an adult and you live in Canada, then you are absolutely welcome to join the free Storytime experience Wednesday night. So let me see whether I can put it in the chat, because only those who are on my email newsletter list would have gotten the link. I sent it on Sunday. Let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, I just put the link there. Oh, this is very interesting. Okay, so hopefully that worked and you can see the link in the comments. So if you're not a demonstrator, you're an adult and you live in Canada, you're welcome to drop into Stampin' Storytime on Zoom on Wednesday. Good morning, Gail. Good to see you. Okay, other news to know is that we are well into what is this, like the third week or something like that of the new catalog launch. And so if you didn't watch the little new catalog video that I sent on my email newsletter list last week, go ahead and watch it because it is a bit of a different style. And did you know that there are even more products that are not even in the catalog that you can view online? So the best place to see all the newest product and all the discounted product and all the things is on the website. So you go to stampinup.ca and make sure that you choose me as your demonstrator so that you get all my bonus perks. This month, anybody who order online, $60 or more will get an exclusive technique video. So plus, when you're over $100, you also get a special tutorial, 12 different tutorials using the product of the month. And don't forget that there's a new product of the month for May. I wanted to grab it and show you, and I think I forgot. Let me see whether it's here. Gosh, it's so beautiful, and I don't know where I put it. I just tidied up, so I don't want to. And then tidying up means you can't find anything, right? How many of you are with me? Okay, so let me carry on here. So I told you about Stampin' Story Time. To register for that, that's on Wednesday. Anyone who's not a demonstrator can register, and I can tell you about my story, how being a demonstrator has changed my life. There might be some funny stories in there. There's also going to be a stamping demonstration and a chance for prizes. Okay, so register for that. And what else did I want to tell you? Okay, yes, that the new catalog, there are things that are new but not in the new catalog. So an example, here's a little, for those of you who took my balloon festoon class, here's a couple of cards from that. And so you might be wondering, where did those giant balloons come from? They are an online exclusives release, so they aren't in the catalog, but they are so fun to play with. And there is, I'll try to remember to grab it. There is some really awesome shimmer paper. I don't know if you can see it on this card that I used. Again, that might be a catalog product, but there's so many new things, it's really easy to miss. So I'll see if I can show it in the camera today. Okay, so we're going to do some stamping and connect. And I love sharing what I've been creating with you. This Saturday is my kickoff event for the new catalog. And so I'll have displays, lots of samples of things created with the new product, chance for prizes, snacks. What else? Yes, my claw machine might make a showing. So just lots of fun. It's just $20 to attend, and it's in Markham, Ontario at Grace Anglican Church on Parkway. So let me know if you want to register. I am cutting starting tonight. Okay, so I have the head count for those of you who have paid and registered. I'll be sending out a confirmation email. If you haven't registered yet, it's not too late if you let me know ASAP. Okay, so if you're in the Markhamish area, maybe you haven't stamped with me for a while, you will get to make some cards, touch some of the new product, get entered for door prizes. So it'll just be great to see you. I really still try to do in-person events because there's something awesome about connecting in person, right? Giving you a hug, saying hello, or if you haven't met me before, it's okay. You don't have to hug me, but there's something great about creating in person. And so I would love to see you. Okay, so last week, StreamYard still hadn't fixed kind of the way I did things, or maybe things changed. So I was like playing around this morning. That's why I was a little bit late, and I'm going to try again to see. I had to try kind of a new way to share my tabletop. So let's see if we can do it. I wanted to show off some of the newest colors. Speaking of new things, and using another new stamp set. For those of you who watched my VIP party, you would have seen me using this stamp set. It's called Exciting Times. And let's see if it works here. Okay, so now you can see my tabletop. Okay, great. So let's see if I can, hang on a minute. I want to go more with this view. Okay, is the tabletop a little bigger now? And I will turn off the light to see if I can get rid of that weird shadow. Okay, is that a bit better? Okay, yay. I think Genevieve has every time. Technology, love it, love it. Okay, so speaking of new things, the great thing about Stampin' Up! Is they're always coming out with new product. So you never get bored with what you have. And that means there's always things that are a little more kind of fresh to freshen up your collection. If you don't stamp regularly, don't worry. It's way more fun to create when you have new things, right? It's something like new clothes. You don't want to wear the same clothes from like 10 years ago. you can't even describe why it just doesn't feel right, right? So it's the same thing with crafting. So, like, for example, let me show you some of the newest papers, right? It's just fun colors. You can't really see on this one, but there's like velvet texture right embedded into the paper. So it just makes creating so much easier when you have kind of the right materials. And Stampin' Up! Is really known for coordination, making crafting easier. And so each year around May, they come out with what we call the in colors. And so these are the newest in colors. Let's say hello to them. Okay. And I can't remember if I've really talked about it before, but I just wanted to make sure to talk about it now for a few reasons. One is because the new in colors, Stampin' Up! Will be transitioning to new ink pad cases. Okay, so let's give an example. This is the current ink pad case. Okay, so you'll see that it's a little bit bigger, but the current ink pad case opens kind of like a compact. There's like a little groove here that you can lift and flip. Okay, so this helps the ink to be stored upside down so that it's juicy when you're ready to use it. These ink pad cases have lasted a long time, but one of the challenges is that sometimes they're a little tricky to open if you have difficulty with your fine motor skills. I have zero difficulty opening it. It's very easy. But sometimes the sliding, sometimes people find it a little tricky. And then as well, when they're brand new, sometimes the ink can be extra super juicy. And if you're not used to it, sometimes it can catch you off guard. So the newer ink pads have addressed some of those things. We've gone back to kind of like a fabric or linen pad. So let me show you here. But the opening of the ink pad case, it's magnetic. So it just kind of snaps shut and opens, but you'll see there's still kind of like there's like a well in here. So if you wanted to do some watercoloring techniques, maybe I'll do that next week if I have time. I'm kind of in the mood to watercolor. I don't know, maybe it's the sunshine making me think of, and I was at the waterfront yesterday. So you can actually create a pool of color here and do watercoloring if you want. Okay, so the magnetic cases, they stack together. Okay, really easy to stack. At the back, you can see there is still our little labels here so that you can stick it on the bottom of the case. You can stick it on the inside of the case if you want. Okay, so lots of ways to enjoy the new cases. So why else do I want to tell you about the in colors besides the fact that they come in these new easy to open cases is that we have a promotion going on right now just for joining the demonstrator community. So that's why I'm doing my special story time on Wednesday, because I don't have enough time on a Tuesday to share how being a demonstrator has positively impacted my life. I mean, I could list the ways, but I think it needs to go with a story. So join me. The link is in the comments here to register for my story time tomorrow night. Oh, I think it's tomorrow afternoon, actually. I feel like it's like at 5 o'clock Eastern time. Let me check. 4 o'clock Eastern time. So it's actually not in the evening, it's in the afternoon. Okay, so go ahead and register for that. You'll hear that. But the promotion going on right now is that you will get all 5 of these ink pads absolutely free when you join our demonstrator community. And what does it take to join our demonstrator community? it takes purchasing what we call the starter kit. And the starter kit is really whatever you want it to be. You choose $165 worth of product. You pay only $135, no shipping. And that gives you entry into our demonstrator community with an exclusive demonstrator number, which gives you exclusive demonstrator perks, such as ordering product first, seeing product first. Today's a very exciting day in the demonstrator world because we have access to the Christmas products today, Christmas and Halloween. You guys will get to see it in July, those of you who are not demonstrators. But if you are a demonstrator, you get early access and you can start ordering today so that we can prepare for our classes and events. So that's just one of the perks of being a demonstrator. You'll hear more. But to join our community, it's really easy. Just click the join button on the customer website, stampitup.ca. I'll show you hopefully where you can see it here. Let me see if I can share my screen. Okay, so you just go to join, or you can go to, let me see. Yeah, I guess it would be under join here. Okay, and there is a special going on right now. Now, if you don't want the 5 new ink pads because you already have them for some reason or something like that, you can choose $50 extra with your starter kit instead. Okay, so that's how easy it is. You're going to want to make sure that you choose me as your demonstrator so that you can be part of our Team Stick community. And I do always have monthly gatherings, either on Zoom or in person for our Team Stick stampers. We have one tonight, actually, so if you can't come to the story time tomorrow, shoot me a message. You can come and check out our team vibe at our team gathering. Okay, something's happened here. I want to have my tabletop big, not my face big. So hold on. Let's get back to the right view. Oh man. Okay. Technology is failing me. Hold on a sec. Let's go to here. And then oh my goodness. I don't know how to. I had it a second ago and then I shared screen and it went all wonky. I shall never share screen again. Okay, what I want to do is have my tabletop big. How do I change that? Can I? Okay, can you hear me still? Oh, wow. Okay, I discovered a new feature. So now you don't have to see my ghosty face. Unless I... No. Let's just do that, whatever I did. Okay, we'll just go with that. You could still hear me, right? Okay. Okay, let's move these out of the way. Technology is the bane of my existence. We love it and hate it at the same time. Okay, so all of that to say with the in colors is I want to do a little creating with them today. So here's a card that we could do in any of the in colors. This was a card that we made at my Lunch, Laugh, and Craft this month in May. And if you live locally, again, come on out to Lunch, Laugh, and Craft so that you can come and enjoy some crafting and chatting and eat lunch at the local Swiss Chalet. Okay, so you can register for that. The link is in the description for my class registrations, or just head to the Linktree/Stampin' for Fun and choose upcoming classes. Okay, so let's highlight Hydrangea Hue. So I've cut this at 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches. We are going to score it at 4.25 inches. And so the great thing about our Stampin' Up! Trimmer is we've got a scoring blade built right in there. Okay, and this is a quick and easy card using one of our newest stamp sets, Exciting Times. And I love it because it has a coordinating punch. Okay, so it just makes creating super duper easy. If you had joined the VIP party, you would have seen this card that I created using the Exciting Times bundle. Okay, but today I thought I'd do another card just highlighting our new in color and also the fun with this punch. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to put a piece of basic white, 4 inches by 5.25, and we'll adhere that on. And the great thing about the in colors is that the ink comes in the new ink colors. You've got cardstock in the new in colors. You've also got new beautiful ribbon in the new in colors. So it just makes it so easy to craft and create. I'm going to grab our stamp here. I think I'm going to take this large one to just give a bit of a background. This might be too small, this block. We'll see, maybe we can get it on there. Okay, and then I'm going to use our newest in color, Hydrangea Hue. Let me find it here. Okay. Okay, and we will, hope I'm remembering how to make this card. We made it last week at Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. Okay, there we go. So we've got that on there. And then I will take this other stamp, which has these kind of radiating lines on it. Take this off. And you're going to always want to make sure, if you're newer to stamping, just so you know, one side is smooth, the other side is bumpy. It's the bumpy side we want up because that's what gives the design. Okay, so I'm going to stamp that. Okay, and pop that in here. I'm going to give you a little trick. If you have trouble kind of holding on to it, if your scrap of paper is too small, just grab a Post-it note and kind of use it like a little handle. So that way you can kind of line it up a bit better. Okay, look at that. Sorry, I'm right-handed. I'm going to flip this around. Okay. So what do you guys, tell me in the comments, what do you guys think of Hydrangea Hue? Yay or nay? Out of the 5 in colors, do you have one that is kind of more of a favorite? Okay, at first I thought Hydrangea Hue would be my favorite, but I was pleasantly surprised with Peaceful Pine. I don't know what I want to put in here. I could put thank you. I could put, I don't know. I'll put a little thank you, I think, because it fits inside. Look at that. Isn't that great? So stamp, punch. We can pop this up a little bit, maybe before I pop it up. Because I already pre-punched. This is from the Bloom Boutique suite. Some pretty paper, but it features our in colors. So if you're getting the in colors, I would get that here. I would get that Bloom Boutique bundle. Let me just show you here. Oh, this is the French version, but that's okay. So this designer series paper, let me go to page 72. That might give you a better view of the paper. Oh, hang on. Here. Okay, I don't know if you can see it. So it is, what is the name of this paper? Anyway, it has all the in colors in it. It has golden glow, it has crisp cantaloupe, it has hydrangea hue. Okay, so if you're getting the in colors, I would nab this paper as well. Okay, so let me see, because I think what we'll do, I already pre-punched it with the Exciting Times bundle. Oh, Rose says she loves this color. Yeah, it is a great color for those of you that are blue fans. So I'm just going to snip this in half. Okay, and then we can create kind of a little border on each side. Maybe I'll stick this on now so I don't lose the pieces, knowing me. Even though I cleaned up yesterday, we covered that, right? And cleaning up just basically means that you put it somewhere and then you can't find it later. Oh, because I wanted to show you that shimmer paper. I'm going to dig around and see if I can find it, because seeing it in real life is amazing. Okay. Okay, I don't know if that's super even. Okay. Right? Okay, so let's put that down. Okay. And then let's get some of that cute coordinating ribbon, put it behind, and we can finish it off. Okay, so let's do that. So this is a quick and easy card. Kind of got the monochromatic feel about it, but I just wanted to kind of highlight one of the new in colors, right? So these have been flying off the shelf. So some of the in colors might be out of stock, but don't worry, they will come back in stock, obviously. But if you get the starter kit with the 5 free ink pads, you don't even have to worry about ordering it. The ones that are out of stock, it'll just automatically ship to you. Okay, there you go. And let me show you another example using the Peaceful Pine. Okay, so look at the difference. Same design, different colors. Okay, absolutely. You can get two-tone cardstock in these colors. You can get the blends markers. So that's why I love getting the in colors, because you can just get all the things that coordinate with it and you're set to go. There's designer series paper that coordinates. So yes, I had originally thought hydrangea hue was my favorite, but I've discovered that Peaceful Pine goes so nicely, like this card here, right? This is Peaceful Pine. It goes so nicely with pinks, and you guys know that I love pink. So here's another card from, right? It goes nicely with cloud cover. Anyway, so Peaceful Pine caught me by surprise. But still, I still love hydrangea hue. We need a little bling bling here. And guess what? There's embellishments in the in colors too. So let's see what I can find. We have little butterfly embellishments. We've got kind of flat pearls. Okay, here's the butterfly. So I'll just take a hydrangea hue butterfly and maybe stick it here. Okay, so see, you've got all 5 in colors. So it's really nice to have the coordinating pieces. Okay, well, thanks for putting up with me with my technical issues once again. But I'm glad I kind of figured out a way to do it. Well, each time we found a way, but Uh, I just thought this way you could kind of see a little better. Okay, so thanks for joining me today. I hope you feel a little bit inspired with our new in colors. Those of you coming to my kickoff event this Saturday, you're going to see other projects made with these in colors, and you will also get to create projects as well. So last call to register for that if you haven't, but because I'm cutting today. Okay, so hope to see you on Saturday in person. Otherwise, we will see you online next week, and I'll have new things to craft and create with you. And of course, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would be so grateful if you choose me as your demonstrator when you do your shopping. I love to thank you and reward you in different ways, and thanks for supporting a small Canadian business. Have a great day. And let me see. Hang on. How do I unmaximize here? Minimize. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful Tuesday and a wonderful rest of the week. It feels like a short week since yesterday was a holiday. Have a great day, everyone, and I hope to see some of you at my story time event on Wednesday. Bye for now.